part of the AP bill workflow process. There's two approval layers that can be used in that workflow process. Under accounts payable, under setup configuration. The first option is if you want to have AP bills approved. So if you come down to the AP bill approval settings, you have to click this on to enable it. You can turn on the email notifications, so those that submit bills will get notifications that they've been reviewed and approved or declined, as well as those that need to approve the bills will get a notification of bills that they will need to review and approve. As far as setting up how the bills will be approved, there are several different ways that it can be done. You can do a value approval, which would be just dollar thresholds, which we'll look at here in a second, or you can do a value approval, which is dollar thresholds by department, in which a department lead would approve the bills, or department leads, depending on the tiers that you set up, or it can be done with individual users. But if we look at this value approval setup that we've configured in this example, we've set this up to do up to 4 levels of approval. As you see, 0 to 250, 250 and a penny to 500, 500 and a penny to 1,000, and 1,001 and above. And anything above that $1,000 threshold will need 2 approvers as opposed to just 1 here. And the user permissions or roles that are assigned will dictate which users will be able to approve at what levels. And they will do the approval under accounts payable, and you'll see this approved bills option. They would come in here, they could select and review any given bill, and then hit the checkbox here and hit approve for the bill to be approved, or if they want to decline any bills and send it back for review to the user that submitted it, for a resubmission with any changes or corrections, they can use this decline option here. The second option, as far as approval processes in the AP workflow, would be payment approvals. So after a bill has been approved, the bill can go through a payment approval process before the bill is actually paid by those that have the permissions to make the bill payments. So as you see here, it's done on levels, just like up to 6 levels, just like you can with the AP bill approval. And you can determine which or how many approvers that you want. And again, I set this up to be level 1 up to 100, level 2 to 500, level 3 to 1,000, and level 4 is 5,000 and up, which I've designated 2 approvers to be able to approve there. And those that will do the approvals will go here to under the accounts payable menu and do the approved payments. And this menu works just like the bill payment. You can select, review and select a bill or bills to approve. They can be done in batch, or you can select, review and select bills to be declined, to send back to those to be reviewed and adjusted before the payment process has been addressed.